So, yesterday I didn't vlog because it was a Monday, and Mondays are tend to be very busy with all sorts of stuff. I use the Mondays for operational stuff, administration, finance, everything that I don't want to get distracted from during the week. And aside from that, my wife is sick, so I also needed to pick up the kids earlier than expected. So I didn't vlog, but nevertheless, I did a lot. Because, as you know, I've decided to focus mainly on the performance of WordPress and WooCommerce sites. And I've started to create a campaign, which will be a promotion. And the reason of the campaign is the 22nd birthday of WordPress. Let's pay attention to only that part because WordPress gets a lot of hate, a lot of negativity, mainly due to what's happening on top there, but also due to that there are a lot of risks in using WordPress, mainly when you're not maintaining it correctly or you don't have knowledge of security. However, we do know that WordPress is probably the only one you hear these stories about is because they are the biggest, by far the biggest platform ever used in the history of building websites. WordPress only has more than 30 million unique websites online at this moment. Combined with WooCommerce, it's 5.7 million unique stores being online at this moment. So, yeah, of course, it will get hate and negativity because a lot of people are using it, and some of those people will experience issues. And mainly the people that experience issues do not hire an expert, do not hire a specialist, do not have a lot of knowledge about WordPress, the infrastructure, service, databases, hosting, everything involving to create a scalable and sustainable site. So of course, and that's why I've introduced this service to have a solution for people that still want to maintain their website themselves but want a reliable technical partner that takes care of the entire infrastructure in the backend. And because of that, I've decided to do a promotion. So I started with writing an email marketing funnel. I will show you later on. I will finish it today. I need to write still, I think, 4 emails in both Dutch and English. And then hopefully this afternoon, I can send the first email and we can see the impact already. So fingers crossed. This is going to be awesome. So sometimes the day just doesn't work like you want it to work because my wife is sick, like I told you, and we now need to go to the doctors. So I will not be able probably to finish all my tasks I have planned for today. But yeah, that's okay. It's part of life, and even though I'm normally very strict for myself, I'm okay with it. Because the most important thing is that my wife is healthy, is feeling well, and we can enjoy life instead of wasting it on being sick and feeling horrible and miserable. So yeah, we'll go to the doctors now. Hopefully everything is all right. Um, Maybe she will get some antibiotics for her throat, and then I try to go back to the office, but we'll see if we'll manage. So we are back at the office. My wife has a, how do you call that? Throat infection. So she received some antibiotics, luckily. So very inconvenient, but luckily nothing bad. And now I'm back at the office so I can continue my workday. Hopefully, I will manage still to record at least 2 YouTube videos and finish the email marketing funnel for the promotion we're going to do with regards to our WordPress support plans. Because at 2 o'clock, I need to pick up my kids again. So I have 2.5 hours. So I will not distract myself any further. And let's focus on getting all my deep work tasks done for today. And waiting, and waiting, and waiting. Here. Did I manage to do and complete all my deep work tasks? No, I did not. I recorded 2 YouTube videos. One was about 10 minutes and the other one was about 24 minutes. So yeah, it took some more. And I also forgot that I had a call with potential new accountants at 1 o'clock. So that also took 30 minutes. And then now it's 2 o'clock. So I need to move forward to pick up my sons. Now, I don't mind. I will enjoy some time with my kids. And then when they get to bed this evening, which is around 7, 8 o'clock p.m., then I will get back to work and I will finish the email marketing funnel. So the first email will be sent tomorrow morning instead of today, which is fine. I'll be okay. I'll survive. So I just finished the call with Eilish. She has her own brand for girls that have curly hair, and we're rebuilding her website because she's currently in the phase of doing an entire rebrand, also with a big retailer. And for that, she needs an awesome website. So we're responsible of doing the design and building the actual website within WordPress and WooCommerce. And in this call, I just provided her with an update. And fun fact, it was very tough to come to a point where she was very satisfied about what we've built, mainly from design perspective. But we're at the point now that she's very comfortable and happy with the result. So we will continue and moving forward. So this client I just had a call with has some issues with one of our plugins, the Bold.com plugin, which exports products from WooCommerce to Bold.com. And some of the functionalities do not work properly. However, I did a site audit and I saw like a lot of alarm bells wrinkle going off because the infrastructure was really, really, really bad. So instead, I told her I'm certain that the issue is not caused by our plugin. What I want is I want to change your infrastructure, improve it, and also improve your performance score in page speed because it was 53 or something. So I did the proposal via the phone. We'll send her the email right now, and fingers crossed to get them on board also. So I am currently getting an error for a client that the PHP threads has reached their limit. And this is what I like most about, so you can see it here. 932 times the thread has been reached. However, the memory hasn't been reached that often. So what I like most about this is now we can play with it. So at first I had 4 PHP threads compared to 1 gigabyte memory. Now the memory limit didn't reach, however the PHP threads did reach. So now I changed it to more PHP threads and less memory. And let's see what it does. This is what I like most to the hosting provider we're using for our WordPress support plans, is that we can just find the perfect setting for this particular customer in order for the best performance. So we decided to do a email marketing campaign like I explained earlier. And the first thing I did is ask ChatGPT what I should send. So here it says day 1, send this email, day 2, send this email, etc. And then in total, we will send 14 emails in a period of 2 weeks. Now, when I go to our email funnel, it's not finished yet. You will see that here we have day 1 in Dutch and then day 1 in English. And every time we wait 2 days and then go to the next one. Now, there's a lot we can do in between. We can also say like, if the person didn't open the first email, then send it again on another time. I will add that later in this funnel because I want to have like the conversion rate as high as possible. So then I can send, for example, if day 1 wasn't received, we wait 2 days for day 2, but maybe in between, after 1 day, we will send a reminder like, hey, did you notice our last email? Here is it again. So that we have like the highest open rate and also in the end, the highest conversion rate of people actually buying the service. You're hearing the noise probably in the background. And there it is. Joa, say hi to the people. There, it's a tiny, tiny little human. I have my kid in the office at the moment, which of course is awesome that I have the ability to do so, to take him back into the office. But it also pinpoints how busy you are if you're running a business, if you're having a family, if you also want to maintain a healthy and loving relationship with your spouse, and also maintain a healthy lifestyle yourself, getting 8 hours of sleep, eat healthy, etc. Sometimes it's tough. And this is one of those weeks where my wife is like absolutely hammered down through being sick. She never is like this sick, and literally lies in bed all day. So, of course, she can help it, but that makes a week like this, including running a business, including having a family with 2 kids, even harsh. So, probably next week, I will need to get some extra rest. So, part of having a business is also working in the weekends on the Saturday morning. So, I started 7:30 this morning. It's now 9 o'clock. I'm finally done. And luckily, I've helped some clients that had some prioritized issues, sort of bugs, with their site. And also, I'm going to collaborate with a new accountant. So I also helped him to get all the documents he needs to move forward with migrating. So that's also part of having a business, not working from 9 to 5, but 24/7.